I'm starting this video in the room we start our days with and finish our days with. So it really should work well. It should function, it should be beautiful. Because the minute you step out of here, the rest of your day can go to shit, no pun intended. So let's make it perfect. Now these are 7 mistakes, 6 and a bonus. Stick around for the bonus. The first mistake is an easy one. We all know it. Do not put the toilet as the first thing we see when we walk into the bathroom. We know why we go in there. We don't need to be reminded. So hide the toilet if you can. It's a simple fix, right? Nothing simple with plumbing. Nothing. So it is very expensive to move a toilet. Move your door. If you're gutting a bathroom anyway and you don't want the added expense of moving a toilet drain, which is expensive, flip the sink in the shower or move the door to one way or the other, another wall if you can. This is a tough one because it is a pricey one, and in this bathroom we had to do that. When we bought the place, it had a crappy 24-inch sink, a toilet, and a shower and shelves jammed in there. So we had to move the toilet drain in order to get a bigger vanity in here. That was half the budget for this bathroom. But if there's any way to mask what's going on in that room, do it, because we don't want to know. The next problem is storage. And we all get these big 6-foot vanities, and it's got drawers, and I've got a linen closet, and I've got a towel rack here. You want to see how I did that? Tune in, subscribe. I'll show you that in a later video. But we've all got these places to store things. The problem is it the right storage? Before you go and buy a vanity, think about, where are you storing the curling iron, the straightener, the blow dryer, the toothbrush, the face thing, all the things that need to be stored, all the products. Think about what you are putting in your bath and then buy storage appropriately for that. You can do niches. Those 16 inches in between studs are a great place to stash bathroom items because they're not deep. It's a great way to hide all of your makeup products, all that kind of stuff. Hide it away. It doesn't take up any square footage. Get specific about the kind of storage that you need. Where's your toothbrush getting plugged in? And that leads me to number 3, which is your electric and your lighting. Your toothbrush, if you have a plug-in toothbrush, where's that going? Do you want it on the counter? Do you want to see that every day? Do you want to see your thing that plugs in? You've got to find an outlet for it. You've got to have a place to store it. Think about your wiring and your electrical and your lighting, because a lot of the things that we store in a bathroom these days need to be plugged in. Hair dryers, toothbrushes, toilets, towel warmers, shower mirrors. All of these things need to be wired pre-sheetrock, pre-tile. So you need to know where all that stuff is going, what kinds of fixtures need electric, and where to run the power to. Lighting in the bathroom is everything, especially at my age. So you want to do it well. Now I added a mirror in here with one of these lights around it. This is so not designer approved, and yet it is the most wonderful thing in the world because it casts the most perfect glow all around your face when you're putting makeup on. I also have an overhead light, an exhaust fan with a light and a speaker. You want to layer the lights, and if you have any confusion about the types of lighting, you should go watch some of my videos. I'll post them wherever, in the description and somewhere. Quickly, they are task, ambient, and accent lighting. So task lighting, that's going to be my mirrored light. Ambient lighting, that lights the whole room. That's going to be the overhead lights. And accent lighting, that's going to be like your night light. Floor lighting, night lights, lights behind the mirror, something that's just going to add a little bit of something when you come in. Lighting is everything, believe me. I spend God knows how much time trying to set up a light to light this up. So take the time and do it right. Make sure you think about the function of the light, the time of day you're going to be using that bathroom. So you want to have lights for late night bathroom runs. You want to have less harsh lights when you wake up at 2 a.m. and gotta pee. Lights for when you're doing your makeup. And you want to have options in between. Lighting is so important. Don't do it as an afterthought. And sconces are better than bath lights overhead. They light where the wrinkles are. Coming in at number 4 is the niches. Everybody loves a niche. I've got one in this shower, one for shampoo, one for razors and soap. You want to make sure that you measure what you're putting in there. Now, I know everyone says you can go and get those jumbo bottles of whatever you're going to get at Costco and then put them in pretty bottles you get from Home Goods or from Wayfair or whatever. Are you doing that extra work? If you're not, that's going to show. So think about not just the size, but the placement of your niche. I know people like to put these beautiful accent tiles in the back. show them off, a little bit of lighting, make them a focal point. However, for day-to-day stuff, it's gonna be your shampoo, your conditioner, your shave gel, your razor, your soap, whatever other gunk is in there. And if you look in my daughter's bathroom, it's a ton of gunk. Do you want to see that? Do you want to pay for expensive accent tile that you're going to put a bunch of bottles in front of? These are things you want to think about. I love a niche. It's a nice little accent, but I also like it out of the way because I know eventually it's going to get filled with crap. Oh, where are we going? All right, next up is tile. And there are so many things that can go wrong with tile. Tiles have what's called a coefficient of something, a slip coefficient, a number that's associated with how slippery they are. So ceramic tiles are going to be more slippery. Slate is going to be not slippery at all. You want to choose tiles for the floor that you're not going to wipe out and break your ass in the bathroom and then have the fireman come when you're half naked. Lay off the busy patterns. There's so many opportunities and beautiful tile out there that sometimes you can get carried away with pencil and accent and field tile and floor tile and so many things going on. Keep it simple. A lovely accent is great, but keep it simple. That's all I gotta say about that. All right, we're getting down to the wire. Next up is one I see more and more commonly in new construction these days, and that is the size of showers. Now, we all know about the shower that's too small. You drop something, the razor, the soap, you bend over, your butt hits one side, your head hits the other. We don't want that. Now, there is a minimum code requirement. So any tub you buy is gonna be 32 by 5 or 32 by 6 foot or 36 inches wide. 36 is much better. It's much more comfortable, gives you room. This shower here is 36 inches across. So I can get in here, behind the glass, bend over, touch my toes, and not hit any walls. This shower here is 3 feet by 6 feet. Now that's a pretty good size. We also have a 4x4 shower that's open above, and that's just big enough. These new showers I see on Pinterest, on Instagram, they're huge. They're 12 feet by 7 feet. You're gonna freeze your ass off in them. I'm telling you, in the 4x4 shower in the dead of winter in New York, I'm staying right under the stream because it's damn cold on the corners. If you made it this far, you are awesome. Thank you. And you should subscribe because I got lots more stuff coming. In this bathroom, I'm going to show you number 7. And this is a game changer. This is a biggie. Holy shit, you paid attention, right? You are paying attention. The controls. All these big showers with these lovely shower heads and the controls right underneath them. You've got to get into the shower to turn it on and get wet with that first run of cold water because nobody's got hot water coming right out of the tap. This is the solution. Controls here, shower there. So make sure you put your controls out of the stream of water and you can turn it on and get it warm before you jump in. Because we don't want any of that Wim Hof stuff here. Thanks for watching.